It's ridiculous. I'll be on. I'll be on Saturday. Eight. Bam. Oh, they did, Justin. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Justin, that was a great video, man. So I was listening to this. Shaw sent me this. I think the census is the best. I think the census is the best. I tell you the truth. I was listening to. Where's the science, bro? Where'd you get that, Canes? Canes, where'd you get that? Infowars. I love Infowars, bro. I love Infowars. But does he have like the? Does he have the goods? Does he have the scientist? He could be, Zach. Absolutely. I love Alex Jones. He's the best. He's doing as long as the Russo. He's doing it longer than Russo. I heard about that one, Mike. So Shaw sent me a tape, and this guy was like, I'm not going to say who he was. I don't know who he was, but apparently he's like, he was in the Intel world, okay? And I'm telling you, I'm listening to this guy talk, and I can't believe how close these vectors are. It is incredible. I'm listening to this guy talk. It is incredible. Yeah, the John guy. Yeah, Joel. I can't believe how close. I'm on my couch in Brooklyn. That's as far as I want to go. These guys, the stuff this cat was saying, I'm like, yo, I love the intrigue. I love trying to figure it out, but that's as far as it goes. I don't need to know the names. You know what blew? Because I did the Zet Rich one. You know what blew? I was blown away with was Rosenstein. I'm telling you, Joe. Well, I'm into federale stuff, but on the periphery. You know what I mean? I don't want to get up in there. These cats, they take, they take viruses, they make them into tumors. You think, and then they inject you with it. You think I want to know these people? They wax sitting presidents. I don't want to know these people. I don't want to know you. They go in, they get a fake dossier, they get a warrant, and they, under the guise of, they'll get up into the. I like getting into the coochie. I like getting into the coochie, Yeah, but the vectors. I'm right there. I'm right there with the vectors, bro. I'm right there. So outside looking in, it's cool. Nobody bothers you, But Fauci, they said he threw 17 mile an hour fastball. Fauci. President Trump better be practicing. He's throwing in Yankee Stadium in August. I hope he gets a few, warms that arm up a little bit. So where's that article? Let me hear my boy Alex Jones. Do I like Bill Clinton? Hey, Zach, are you a stealthy troll? It's okay. You don't have to but don't be stealthy with me. I'd rather you throw it at me, Yeah, Fauci was throwing heat, all right. Then why do you like Bill Clinton? I'm against the deep state. He's part of the deep state. He's an asset. So we're live everywhere. I'm just trying to I want to get into my thing. We're going on the air, ABC Saturday night. That should be fun. So far, I haven't heard it yet. Oh, yeah, that's cool, Joe. Really? Really? Wow. No problem, Zach. You're a kid. You're probably a kid. I'm not giving you a hard time. But what was I say? Yeah, so we're working on my intro. We're trying to get my intro as close as I can. The judge would be whacked now. Right? He's a kid. He's probably a kid. So so um oh, oh you're 20? Okay. Where do you hail from? Zach. So right? Close. Kid, well, there's loonies everywhere, right? Right, sure. Arlington, Texas. So he's from Texas, yeah. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing, right? Sure. Here's the thing for me, and I talked to, some people in here in the room about this. I just can't believe that the federales would allow Epstein to get whacked. I can't believe it. They raided everything. Having him alive, he's a bigger asset for them. Thank you, Buccaneers. It's week to week. No problem, Zach. So I just can't believe. I just think back. I just can't believe because if Hoover was alive, who knows, champ? I mean, if Hoover was alive, there's no way Epstein inside job, right? No way Epstein gets whacked. No way Epstein gets whacked if Hoover was alive. Too much of an asset. Too much of an asset, right, champ? Too much of an asset. Thank you, Wagafire, for the invites. Too much of an asset. Just too much. I'm just like, I'm like, thank you, Wagafire. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the retweets, the shares. So, and the thing that really sticks in my brain is the fact that Maxwell was in America. So one or two things: either he got whacked, right, and she didn't want to get whacked. So I don't know, right? Maybe she didn't want to get whacked, so she made a deal or whatever, and now she's in their custody. They need her alive. They got all the trolls of information. They probably got hard drives, flash drives. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Joel. Thank you for the retweets. Right? Probably, champ. Yeah, I haven't been there yet, 77. You've been there. Oh, my God, Kate. Oh, my God. He's not 20. He looks like he's 12. Oh, that's what they're doing. Wow. You see, Justin Shaw says that they're moving Maxwell every day to different cells. They got out. What are you talking about? Zach? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about, 1640? Are you okay? 1640, are you okay? Are you one of those? 1640? Right? Sure, can't hit a moving target. I hear that. 1640, are you one of those? They did it again today. I'm watching Fox News, and that chick from the DNC, that chick Jessica, what a joke. DNC talking points. She probably gets a nice chunk of change to go on Fox News and drop that garbage she drops. Trump, 142,000 deaths. And they blame it on Trump. I mean, the logic, like I said on Tuesday, right? Okay, Zach, that's cool. Right? Buccaneers. When I'm in a crowd, I wear a mask. when I'm in the crowd. When I go to a store, right, Canes? Fox is, I'm telling you, bro. I don't get it, man. Thank God they got Hannity and they got Tucker, and Laura Ingraham does a good job too. Thank God. I don't know. Where's this 5G thing? So does InfoWars have like a freaking Fox has been infiltrated? You're probably right, Justin. Because I'm telling you, and I keep telling you, right? In February and March, they didn't know. They still don't know, right? We're close to getting a vaccine. We knew more than we knew 5 or 6 months ago. So here's the President of the United States, our great president, standing in front of the American people. He has to shut the economy down, and he has to appear. What is a talented guy? I agree with you, Joe. What is his talent? I agree. What is his talent? He's a funny dude. I agree. Yeah, so here's the thing that drives me crazy, right? They get these DNC like that Chris Hahn and this Jessica Tolver and that Marie Harf and all these lefty, I mean really illogical, Juan Williams, illogical people. They're just staying in their DNC talking points. They can't reason through anything. You can just feel the hatred they have for our great president, Donald John Trump. And that's it. Meanwhile, we get hit with this plague, right? So Trump, like, you know, our great president, I'm telling, right, Sandra? Trump has his task force. So in February and March, they shut the economy down. And President Trump put on this was this to me were his great leadership moments. 1640, you don't know what you're talking about. I wish you had any sort of, logical sense to you, right? Because when you think about it, you had Fauci, Barrex, Redfield, Garan, Admiral Garan, and the Surgeon General Adams, and the Vice President with this Corona Task Force. Stand in front of the American people and talking to us about a probability distribution curve. So what is that? This is what I'm saying. The Democrats don't know. You got to follow the science. I didn't see it, Joe. You got to follow the science. What science? They're blunting a probability distribution model. That curve, all they're doing is taking data at the time in February and March. They didn't know it. They still don't know. They know more now than they do 5 months ago. But they didn't know. Fauci's science, placebo clinical trials. Fauci's science. See, Trump's handling it right now. Trump's the guy. Trump is the guy. He's the president of the United States. He's handling it the right way now. He's doing a great job. His press conferences are awesome. Wow, Joe, that's crazy, bro. Hey, listen. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I know he's the top infectious disease doctor in America for the NIH. Maybe he isn't. I don't know. But he sticks to, all I'm saying is, I'm looking at it like this. It's interesting. I'm looking at it like this. 5G. Wow. So I'm looking at it like this. He's got five scientists, 5 doctors. He takes information from each one and he makes his decision. He's the president of the United States, right? But the point is, what people miss is when the left goes, oh yeah, 100,000, 142,000 deaths. And then you say, well, yeah, he doesn't wear a mask. These people know what they're talking about, right? When these scientists stood before the American people, they said we got to blunt the curve. They don't know. So if they told everybody, we don't know, go home and lock your door, wash your hands and wear a mask, you know what kind of panic there would be in this country? This is the leadership. This is why Trump's leadership was incredible during that, because we had a pandemic. People don't realize it was bordering on a panic. it would have been a tremendous panic if President Trump and his task force wasn't cool and they said, "Listen, we got this. We got this." You know. Well, we're close to a vaccine, which will definitely help, which will definitely serve as that we're gaining more knowledge of this thing. Okay, right? They open. Oh yeah, okay, Sam. Right, like like Cuomo knows, right? Like De Blasio knows, like Nancy Pelosi knows. They know nothing. They say follow the science. What science? You don't know what you're talking about. What science? They don't know. You ever go into a hospital? My father was in a hospital 10 months. I had to visit him. I visited him every day. One day I walked in there and they said, wear a gown, wear a thing. I said, why? He's got C. diff. It's a bacteria. They don't know how it got there. They don't know why it got there. Right? And it's a flesh-eating bacteria. My father ended up getting a bed sore. They don't know how they get there. Why, how, whatever. Wear your mask, wear your gloves, and it's got to run its course. That's this. Wear your mask, walk around, keep your social distance, and they try to blunt. They get the data from other countries to try to predict with some certainty where this virus will be in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. Come on, man. To blame the president who did a tremendous leadership, and then he pulls the military and the private sector, and he produced all this PPE, the masks, the gowns, the ventilators. I mean, he did an amazing job with this COVID. He don't get the credit from guys like 1640 and mainstream media. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Absolutely, Zach. Right, Justin? He had to step in for Cuomo, too. Cuomo wanted 40,000 ventilators. He ended up giving 100 away. Another joke. Yeah, but people do it with a straight face. People do it with Trump. Right, champ? Right? He gave them the mercy. The vessel. Absolutely, Andriana. Unbelievable. And then he quarantined. Right? Absolutely. Then he quarantined China. He quarantines Europe. Then he quarantines the UK. And he's a racist. Trump did an amazing job. When you really look at this thing, because he had to keep, I mean, think about it. The leadership. We were close to a total panic. He had to shut the economy down. If he would have told us the real stuff, he thought 1 million to 2 million people were going to get whacked from this thing. So that's a freaking panic. And you got people here, 140,000 deaths. I mean, who wants that? But when you compare it to what, 40%, 30% of the deaths are from the leadership of the Cuomo leadership. Take the COVID patient and put it in a nursing home. Right, Keynes? My father, unfortunately, passed away. 1640. Right there, DMK, 100%. It's a joke, DMK. DKM. Yeah. But it was a while ago, you know. But I'm just saying, you know, when you look at this thing, when you thank you, DKM, thank you, 1640, 17. My father we would have loved him. He was a union president. He represented healthcare workers. He was the best. The best. Right, Justin? Absolutely. Thank you, Sandra. Absolutely, champ. My father was the champ. Who are we talking about? DKM? 1199. Oh, that was my father's arch rival. 77. My father negotiated the best contracts in the healthcare industry. The best. So what he did was, my father was I'll talk about him. My father was the doorman at the Plaza Hotel. He was a doorman at the Plaza in the 60s. And he ended up becoming a union delegate. He opened up the car door for John Kennedy. And then he ended up throwing paint in the lobby of the Plaza Hotel because at the time in the 60s, they weren't allowing the non-whites to work in the front of the hotel. My father was real upset about it. Crown Plaza is a great hotel too. So my father was real upset about it. I hope he did. My mom's told me that he did. If he knew my pops was the best. So he ended up throwing paint in the lobby of the Plaza Hotel. Never got fired because they weren't allowing no. I'm telling you, Zach, they weren't allowing any of the non-whites to work in the front of the hotel in the 60s in the Plaza. Beautiful hotel, but it wasn't doing the right thing. So my father took the paint. He never got fired. Ended up, he went through the whole organization, vice president, and becoming president of a 95% black union. He got elected twice. He negotiated the greatest contract. My father, we need Giuliani big time. Absolutely, DK. My father negotiated the greatest contracts, 3, 4s, and 5s. This was a private sector nursing home, so you could strike. I worked with my dad. I used to go on the picket line. I mean, it was an amazing, he used to take me to the campaigns. I mean, it was just an amazing, my father was just an amazing guy, right? So he had these contracts. The contract, 1199 was always negotiating. My father was the complete opposite. He believed in capitalism. He wanted, God bless you, Andrea. He believed in, capitalism. He wanted, we tried, Mike, My father was the best. And he did, Joel. The best my father was a great negotiator. A great negotiator. When I tell you, 3, 4s, and 5s increases, wage increases for the healthcare workers. Benefits, education fund, my father did, and then with the arbitration cases, with the money that he would win because of the contracts, and when the employer violated the contract, they take up to arbitration, and they win all this money. The money my father was bringing to the healthcare workers was unbelievable. And he negotiated those contracts. So what happened was in '97, he decided because they were going hard because of the 3, 4s, and 5s he got in his contracts. I used to work with my father. I used to work with him. So he was the best. That at the time, nobody knew. There's speculation like everything else. So my father, he negotiated these great contracts, 3, 4s, and 5s. So 97 rolled around. He won his second election, 95% black union. He must have won it like 6-1. I mean, he was just so good. He organized 10 to 20,000 workers. He won an election in Brooklyn Hospital, which was, an amazing election. He must have won between 10 to 20,000 workers on elections. These weren't like fixed with management. These were like, and he used a pencil and a union card. A pencil, he didn't have a laptop, he didn't have anything like that. No app, pencil, and a union card. He organized 10 to 20,000 workers. My father was amazing. So 97 rolls around, right? And they're going hard on the contract. Oh, my father would love Trump. They didn't mail him ballot, no, Kate. Nah, it was secret ballot, like anything else. And we got a Allah Akbar in the room. Did you see? Allah Akbar is in the room. Erdogan is here. Erdogan's son is in the room. Erdogan's son. Do you know Congresswoman Omar? She's a Qatari asset, an Erdogan asset. Landslide 2020, Zach. So my father's now 97. He's getting ready for negotiation. So he goes hard. He goes hard on the. My father goes hard on the because the employer now is upset about the last contract, 3, 4, and 5, and what they're looking to do is because 77 mentioned 1199, they're looking to take 144 and merge it with 1199, but they got to get rid of my father first, right? So what happened was my father in 97, right? He's in negotiation. He has this 9 to 10 week strike, no give backs, nothing, right? He takes $150 to $200 and gives it to the workers on the picket line. It was a lot of money, right? So the strike's over 9, 10, 11 weeks, something like that. So it was a lot of money. It turned out to be, right? So we win the strike, no givebacks, because 1199, as 77 mentioned, they're more like from the communist side. Just be happy you have a job. My father negotiated contracts. He wanted the employer to make so much money. So when he negotiated the contracts with the employer, he get these great contracts with the healthcare work, for the healthcare workers. So he finishes the contract, and he gives while the workers are on the picket line, he gives them $150 to $200 a week to walk the picket line. Something similar to the stimulus checks, right? But this was, and my father always said, it's the members' money. Give it to them. So he gave them $150 to $200 a week. It was turned to be a lot of money. The International didn't like that. They said that he didn't take care of the money right, so they trusteed him. They trusteed my father with the greatest contracts in the industry. For 8 months, he was out of the office. 8 months, 77. 8 months. My family, we were going crazy. Mortgage, everything. Everything was just like, this is over 20 years ago. It was crazy, right? My mother, who is a great lady, and she runs her own business. My both parents were like top notch, My father was very honest. The best, Keynes, the best. He loved his job. He loved work. He loved representing the working man. He loved it. My father loved representing the workers. I got to be honest. I mean, he organized them. He negotiated the contracts for them. He represented them. When my father was president, usually the business agents would go old school union. Absolutely, Keynes, old school. Another Trump. On a small scale. Great point. On a small scale, obviously, right? On a small scale. 250, maybe 250,000 people with the about 50,000 member working union. 250,000 people he influenced. Trump is, the United States, hundreds of millions, right? So my father's like on a micro scale of what Trump is. Trump is like huge government, right? Huge politics, right? So they trusteed my father 8, almost 9. My father's like, he's out of the union for 8, 9 months, right? So they were going through the paperwork and they found something. And it showed that this whole thing there was something wrong here. So it was crazy. They dropped the charges. They negotiated. My family, my mother in particular, was so much done with the politics, the way they were treated, all the work my mother and father did. She wanted no more part of it. So they dropped all the charges. They gave my father all back his pensions and everything, because they were all in arrears. So I had to take care of all, and they just got out of it. And my father, he had all his pensions and everything from the union. But it was amazing to me because when the whole thing was done, they merged 1199 into 144. It happened, and it came out that the president of 1199 was literally banging management, banging. Figure that one out. Literally, you believe that? It was crazy. Crazy. And my father, he did nothing wrong. Sick, right? And he would solicit leaders inside the communities to help him. And he ended up getting trustee. It's crazy. 77, it's crazy. I mean, he was crushed. And my father was a lifelong Democrat, But the way the DNC treated my father in New York, he was done. He was done, man. The way they treated him. And he was the best. He negotiated the best contracts. He represented those workers at arbitration cases. He was there. I mean, he did everything. From organizing to negotiating contracts, strikes, pensions, welfare benefits, the health and welfare benefits were the best. The best. You're wrong, 60-40. So that's my father, you know. He was the best. He became president for a 95% black union, my father. They voted for him. That's how good he was. 2 terms. And then, you know, the rats, you know, the Andy Stearns of the SCIU. You know what's funny? Here's something to like. So Andy Stern visited Obama like 50 times or something like that. My father was going to Chicago in the 90s because they were trying to trustee him. So he had to go visit with the president of the International and find out what the hell was going on with it, right? So it was kind of crazy, right? I got you, Zach. Oh, my father was the best, 1640. So one day, I'm sitting watching On Demand. And, you know, I was a big fan. They still do the dues. Exactly, Keynes. And now the unions are public sector unions. The private sector unions are gone, right? So they tried to, I mean, they wanted to turn this case because originally my father's case was an internal union matter. And they tried to turn it into a criminal case. And then my father had these lawyers and they stumbled onto some paperwork that proved that everything they were trying to say about my father wasn't true. And they dropped that. They just don't want no part of it. So they negotiated. My father didn't want to go back. My father did, but my mother, honestly, my father really did. But my mother, because there was so much in arrears, like 8 months in arrears with everything, my mother was so done with this politics. She just wanted to, you know, my father was crushed because he wanted to go back. He won. They dropped the charges, and he didn't lose his pension. He didn't lose nothing. It was disgusting what they did to him. They just wanted to take him out so they could merge the unions, 144 to 1199, and that's what they did. Crazy. So after this whole thing was over, my father was out. You know, I'm watching this On Demand thing, right? Occupy Unmasked by Andrew Breitbart. I was a big Andrew Breitbart fan. Tremendous. I love it. Who's this guy? Andrew Breitbart. This guy's great. So much energy. He's just like, he's new media. He's the right? I thought he was great. And I'm watching unfortunately, he got whacked. Well, they say he died. I don't know if he got, no, I don't know. There's so much intrigue around everything, right? You don't know who to believe. So 2011, I'm hoping that he didn't, but they're saying that it was a health issue. 2011, I think it was, or 2012, one of those years. So I was watching one of his videos. He caught a heart attack? Okay. I was watching one of his videos, Occupy Unmasked. So I'm sitting there. Andrew Stern was my father's international president. He's the guy that visited Obama like 50 times. He had to resign. He had to leave because of corruption inside the SCIU. So I'm watching this video, Occupy Unmasked. You know who his best friend is? You know what Andrew Stern's best friend is? I almost fell off my chair. I'm sitting there. Who do you think Andrew Stern's best friend is? Andrew Stern. That's Bobo. Andrew Stern. SCIU president. Not there anymore. He had to resign because he was getting heat for corruption. He was getting heat. Howard Stern. I almost fell off my chair. I couldn't believe it. I'll give you a little more time. His best friend is Bill Ayers. I couldn't believe it. Bill Ayers. Bill Ayers. You believe that? I was like, what? I almost went back. You know when you're back on your chair and you lean and you lean back on the 2 legs? I almost went back that way. Yeah, Justin. I'm leaning back. Oh yeah. Andrew Breitbart, and you check, they came, oh yeah? They came from the same town or city or something like that. So you ever like lean back? I'm leaning back, and they said, Andrew Stern's best friend is Bill Ayers. I was like, what? I almost went back on the chair. It's crazy. Exactly. I could not believe that. He was the president of when my father was the local president of 144. When my father was the local president, um, Stern was the international president. Obama's exactly. This was 90. My father got trusteed in 97. 97. I wonder what Obama was. Obama a state senator then? Let's see, Obama. Yeah, right, Joker. What a joke. Who the hell knows what he was? Three daddies, three birthplaces. What's that? I didn't get that. Frank, they chased your father. What? Who is this guy? LT. He was very honest, Keynes. I love Gabagool. So Obama, let's see what the trader. So Obama's got three daddies, three names, three birthplaces, multiple social security numbers, trainee wife, Michael Michelle swinging a sledgehammer, kids not his, Malik Obama born in Iceland, right? What a joke. What a freaking fraud. Operation Ace of Spades, boy, all the way. Barry Sorrento. Sorrento. I like that. Yo, Case, that's funny. Barry Sorrento. That's funny, man. I'm telling you, all corrupt, joke. It's disgusting. I thought he was born in Kenya or Hawaii. Maybe he was born in both places, LT. Maybe he was born in Kenya and Hawaii. Then he moved. He did another birthplace in Queens, and he's Italian. He's part Italian. He was born in Boca Raton, or maybe Jamaica. Three birthplaces, three daddies, three names, multiple social security numbers. His wife is swinging a freaking sledgehammer. Kid's not his. Malik Obama saying, you know something? Here's his Kenyan birth certificate. I don't even know if he's my real brother. Come on, man. Crazy. Crazy, man. What insanity. Okay, to think that this rat became president. This rat. Oh, what a joke. Michael Michelle. Michael Michelle. Who's that, Andrea? Right, with that guy with that thing, right? Right, Joker? Sports Illustrator, Andrea. Who's that? I'm trying to see when he was a state senator. He was the Illinois in 204. Forget about it. I hate to block people, but that guy was ridiculous. When was he a state senator? Valentina. Oh, he was a state senator in 97. He was a U.S. Senator in '04. He was. I'm telling you, Joker. What a joke. And they said, and President Trump is a Russian KGB agent. He's on the phone, impeach him. 142,000 deaths. He was in Wuhan creating the virus, and he created all of the turmoil in the streets. They're saying this is Trump's America. So they're saying that he wore the mask. Pelosi said she got the mask. They said Trump's handing out rifles with Antifa, AR-15s. With Antifa. He wore the mask in Chaz. He was with the warlord. No problem, Andrea. Joe, it's crazy, right? I really don't care. But what are they hiding? Cleared server in the basement of a house and Muslim money. That's what they wanted. That's what they got. Muslim money. Oh, the federales made out like bandits. The federales made out like bandits. Oh my God, bandits. Woof. 150 billion back to the Khomeini, right? Like freaking bandits. Oh, they weren't good? Let's see. Wow, they're down almost 400. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. What's silver at? It's over 20? 21? It's 23? What's gold right now? By when? 1888, 89. What's silver? It's almost 23. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. You think it's gonna crash hard in March? So you're saying the fact that the precious metals are up, that's an indicator? So what does that mean? Really? Is that for real? I guess there's a lot of paper out there, right? Paper creates inflation. No? Ubats right now, right? It is. You think he's going to go over 2? Keynes? You think it's going over 2? Hello from Dubai. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we have a good Allah Akbar in the room, or a radical one. Uh-oh. Dubai. From the UAE. Muslim Brotherhood is banned out of the UAE. Muslim Brotherhood. What's wrong with Dubai? I don't know. Qatar? Qatar, Dubai, Saudi. It's kind of crazy, bro. It's kind of crazy out there. You know? You think it's going to head towards a quick, complete collapse. Why? Because precious metals are up? It's not actually. Well, I don't know, man. It depends on what side you're on. 404. I'm a fair guy. I really don't care. Race, creed, color. I don't care. I'm just honest. I'm the love me, hate me kid from Brooklyn. 77 WABC. I'll be on there Saturday night. They're printing money on money, right? More people moving out of stocks, put it in metal. So that's driving the price? How many ounces in a kilo? How many ounces in a kilo? 32.5. Yeah, Zach, I got you. I got that. 1888, Canes. 1888. Are the Yankees playing? I didn't get to read it. Sure, I will later. So what happened? The Yankees won. Yankees are 1-0. They called it. What up there, Joey? My Goomba knows a guy on 45th Street saying get out of stock soon. Ubats right now. It is. The Jacksonville. Charlotte, North Carolina is still on, Seattle. Oh, so it's almost 11. I'm getting off at 11:30. I'm tired. Full impact. You want The Rock to run? I don't think he wants to run. He's having the guy's got the career of a lifetime. He's making movies with Disney. He's making movies with Disney. Exactly, Kane. Stay the course. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, but The Rock don't have to. The Rock should just live. He's living the dream. The Rock. I like The Rock. He's living the dream. Oh, he's gonna make it. He's winning, Joker. Right, Shooks? He's smart, bro. I'll tell you right now. Trump don't get the credit, but he is very smart. See the way he's handling the press conferences now? I don't want Jeff Bezos. No way. I don't want Jeff Bezos. right? No, I don't. I only met Eric Trump. That's it. He's a great president, Shooks. I don't like Bezos. He owns Washington Post. You're not fair to Trump. Sure, I saw the whole video, Tupelo. I saw the whole video with that guy, John. I can't believe how close we are. I was floored. Who'd they come from? Stan hit a bomb today. I heard that. Tupelo. Tupelo. Did you see? I mean, Tupelo. I like Ron DeSantis, but not, I'm focused on 2020. It hasn't landed yet. I hear you, brother. I'll check. Sure. Yeah, I didn't see the videos. I saw what that guy said. It's crazy, unbelievable. I read that. Sure, all that stuff he read, he wrote. Yo, Tupelo, what do you think about the Yankees are not playing? It's crazy, sure, absolutely. The Yankees are not playing Andahar and Clint Frazier. I respect Brett Gardner, but once the pitching gets superior, Brett Gardner, I don't know, he gets lost. Did you see? Did you see Tyler? Did you see Tyler Wade today, bro? You got to put Clint Frazier in the lineup. That bat is sick, and Miguel Andujar's bat is sick. Cole is awesome. He is a stud. But check it out, Tupelo. Brett Gardner, right? I like Brett Gardner. Did you see Tyler Wade today? If Tyler Wade plays baseball like he played today, there ain't no way he's going back to the minors. He's got to play Tyler Wade baseball. Slap the ball all over the place. Let the wheels do the work. And then play the defense. They're gonna find a place for him. Because with this kid, we scored a run on one hit. He walked. Judgy hit a ball in the gap. It went to the wall. And Wade just kept running. That's big league stuff. That's how you win championships. Absolutely, Tupelo. He got to get out of the head that he's going to hit out of that home run thing and just slap the ball all over the place. Walks. He did a bunt. He bunted today. That's how you win. That's how you win. Adriana, it's disgusting. I agree with you. They did, Justin. I think it's a 30 or a 40-man roster. He's out of Cali. Yes, Tupelo. And the Yankee pitching, which I think is going to be unheralded. We got so many. The difference maker, right? I think the Yankee management today. There you go, Andrea. I think Cole is an animal. Oh, my God. Cole is an absolute animal. Is Q real? What the hell are you talking about? Shucks, what are you doing, man? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with him? Is he okay? I have no idea, Justin. Bad. Stephen Morgan, bad. Paxton tomorrow? Wow. It's going to be 103 weeks? Canes? Lebanese? Okay, Waffles, thanks. Thanks for those kind words. Try it, Zach. Oh, Mother of Christ. So I got these articles. We'll do them tomorrow. I'm getting ready for the show. I got all these articles here. I got articles in my thing. We got a lot. When are you gonna hit 40? You think he's gonna 100? Howard Beach. Okay. He's a problem. I think he's crazy, Joe. I think you're right. I think he's a little off. What do you? I had you in last time, Shooks. That wasn't too nice. It was Fugazi. Ah, you Fugazi. So where's this thing about the 5G? No, when you said about I don't know, man. I have no idea what you were saying about the in your pants or something. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Is Larsa Pippen? Is that Scottie Pippen's daughter? He's coming. Joe's coming. Frankie, am I president yet? Am I president yet? Too many Mama Lukes worrying about 5G. It's like Joker. It's like, remember the flip phones? Don't put it on your head. Put it on your head. You're a cooch if you don't put it on your head. You flip it, you put it on your head. Oh, the pitching matchup. Okay. Okay. All right. Shucks. Whatever floats your boat, bro. I don't want to know, son. I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to know all that information. I'm looking for Joe Biden sticking his head out of the basement. Yeah, you take the phone, you put it to your head, and it fries your brain. Good question, bro. Right? You fry your brain. Am I president yet? Okay, it's funny. Yeah, 5G's here already, Andrea. 5G's in New York. It's in City Hall, I think. I checked the map. They told me to check the Ookla map or something. Well, that's how it goes, Joker. Okay. Wow, Shooks. Thank you. I guess you go from the far how left? Are you progressively left? Like are you for violence? Are you for tearing down the system, burning it down till you get what you want? Are you for burning it down? Broward County mandates that people must wear a mask inside their homes. Wow. An emergency order. Could you imagine if Trump did that in February and March? He said, "Go home, wear your mask inside your house. Don't leave your house. This is a panic. This is a pandemic. We don't know what it is." He showed tremendous leadership, President Trump. Tremendous, tremendous leadership. Being cool, calm, collected. He had the scientists, and we're gonna get through this. That's what he did, Keynes. Let Trump do his thing. I agree with you. He ain't winning. Biden ain't getting the numbers. He did do it though. Hitler. He did it. Uh, Kane. They call it. You're right. It's disgusting what they're calling our great president. You're right. I'm telling you. Not too swift. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. That's a good question. Renewable energy. You're right, Keynes. So the Yankees won. They didn't play. They won. I tell you that. I was looking at alternative energy, right? So I was looking at the there's money in energy. Period, Shooks. Without energy, the economy don't move. I was looking at Jacob. Everybody makes a big deal about Jacob Degrom. You know, they say he's the best pitcher in baseball. I mean, he's a nice pitcher, no doubt. You know, he only won 66 games his entire career. I just don't get it. You're a Cubs fan? Yeah, nice squad. Javier Lopez. Javier Lopez, second baseman. So? So what? We had 1.7 in one season. Javier Baez. Oh, what a ball player, bro. He's pitching tomorrow. Javier Baez is a... DeGrom, yo, Tupelo. DeGrom only won 66 games his entire career. He's a second baseman. Oh, he's playing shortstop for you guys now? He's great. Great ball player. You like DeGrom? Tupelo. So what? You got to win. The last two seasons, Wheeler, I hear you, Zach. I'm with you. 66 games his entire career. DeGrom. He's going for his third Cy Young Award. I do too. I do too. Right? I mean, he's a nice pitcher, no doubt. He's not better than Scherzer. He's not better than Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw in his best, I take Clayton Kershaw. Scherzer, forget it. I mean, he won 10 games last year. He won 11 games last year. 10 games the game before. Yeah, he's got back problems right now. Brooklyn there, Tupelo. Oh my God. I mean, come on, bro. Sandy Koufax 1 year won 27 games and lost 3 with a 1.85 ERA. And his whip was like 0.8. Come on, man. I think he won 1 or 2 MVPs. Sandy Koufax. I mean, he can pitch big games, DeGrom. I'm not saying he can't. He pitched some big games with the Mets. I just don't think he's the best pitcher in baseball. I mean, it's like these baseball writers of America are Met fans. Absolutely, Justin. I'm not hating on DeGrom. I just don't like. Syndergaard's got a great arm. I think he's got to change the. I think Syndergaard, he's not Tommy John now. No, he didn't. Bro, you know how many complete games? Joker, you know what drove me crazy? 66 wins. How many complete games did DeGrom have in his entire career? I think 1. In 66, with 66, it's 6 years. 1 complete game. I think Koufax completed over 40% of his games. Koufax. I'm a Giant fan. But I think the team to watch in the NFL, wow. They're saying Tampa. I'm telling you, Joker. They're saying Tampa's got some offense. And they got some team. Eagles are nice too, Canes. But you know what intrigues me this year? Justin, that's the worst. I hope so, Shook. They had to give him the football, right? You got to run the football. Oh, go back to smashing them out, Giant football. That's how we're going to win. Tampa's going to be unbelievable this year. You're right, Joel. Colt throws some in. I think he hit 300 last year, didn't he? Cleveland Browns. Wow. I think Daniel Jones is nice. I liked Baker, but Baker's a head case, man. But you know who's a team to watch? You're gonna think I'm crazy. The Patriots. Cam Newton. Watch that guy. There you go. 6 seasons, bro. Come on, man. Oh, Joel, it's bad. What they did with the Astros is very bad. Shoeless Joe Jackson. I'm telling you, Cam Newton, with the Patriots is scary. If he's great pickup. If Cam Newton is healthy, I hear you, Zach. Absolutely. If Cam Newton is healthy, I don't know. I hear you, Joker. If his legs are healthy, Cam Newton's gonna be nasty, bro. I don't like. I mean, I think Altuve is a no. He's a tremendous. I just don't like Altuve, man. Correa, Bregman. I mean, Bregman looks like a tough guy. Gurriel, love the tuna, love him. That's my favorite. Great quarterback. No problem, Canes. Altuve's a great hitter. I just don't like. He had the buzzer. Absolutely, Zach. Absolutely. And Cam Newton had a better combine by far. The big tuna. He had a wire. He had a buzzer. Right, Joel? I'm done. I told everybody Judge should have got MVP in 17. You know? I got the articles. I just don't feel like going through them tonight. I hear you, Justin. I hear you. Brady's a great quarterback. They say he's got wide receivers. He's got some sick wide receivers. They say he's got a sick offense, sick offensive line. Joker. I just don't like the arrogance of the Astros. They cheated. Guy had a freaking buzzer. It's one thing to scream out. They could, Zach. They could. It's one thing to scream out, "Here comes a curveball, here comes a fastball," but you use the technology, and then you put a wire on the guy. This is ridiculous. Exactly, Joel. Exactly, Shooks. It should have got taken away from. They should have been suspended, like Shoeless Jackson got suspended for throwing games. They threw him the other way. They were taking his shirt off. I heard they got a good old line. I heard, Joker. According to O.J. Howard, they got O.J. Howard and Gronk at tight end. Wow. With unbelievable wide receivers, they said. I tell you, Shooks. Exactly, Joe. I'll tell you, Shooks. Brady went to. There's probably many reasons why Brady went to Tampa that we're not aware of. Money was probably one, obviously. I think another one was in there. Was the weather, warm weather. Brady's going to recuperate better after each game. The warm weather. Danny Marino. Oh man. Oh, what a quarterback. What a quarterback. Warmer weather. You think he's going to run the table? Wow, I would love to see that there. MAGA. It would be great. I know the Cowboys got the. That's another thing too. Great. That's what I'm saying, Joe. Great point. You never know there, Joker. You just never know. We're seeing a landslide. It's almost 11:30. I'm going to get off. I'm tired. I got articles for tomorrow and Saturday. We'll go over them tomorrow. So get ready for Saturday. Well, I hear you, brother. If that's true, man, that'd be incredible. 50% Latin vote. Biden hitting the number. Biden lost. Trump gets 50% the Latin vote. It's over. It's over now. I said it on the show. On my show 3 weeks ago, I felt it was over. Biden ain't hitting the numbers. Biden ain't getting the numbers he needs to beat Trump. He ain't getting them. Electrical college again. Right, there you go. You're crazy, Shooks. Who did Winston go to? 37 tonight. That's what I'm talking about, Joe. Who did Jameson Winston go to? Who did Jameson Winston go to? You're ridiculous, Joker. He's with the Saints? That kid's talented. He's talent. He needed a change of scenery. He is, but not a team player. Who are we talking about? Winston. The Cowboys got Andy Dalton? So who's going to quarterback? Dak or Dalton? Winston. I got you, Tupelo. He does throw a lot of picks, but that doesn't mean he can't fix it. Dak. Wow. You don't think Dak's a winner? They can win with Dak. I think their problem was the head coach. Dalton's the backup. Wow. I think the problem was the head coach. There you go, Trump. MAGA. I'm with you, brother. Garrett was the problem, I think. I think Elliott is awesome. I think he's a little bit of a head case. Oh, God. That guy is ridiculous. He's not Jack Johnson. He's a millionaire. I know, I heard, Zucks. Was it Joe Judge? Who's it, Judge? I don't even know the guy. Judge? Is he good? I don't even know. I don't like the way the Giants, the way the teams. Nice. He's a good quarterback. He's good. He's not great. He was good with some great moments. He's Hall of Fame, Tupelo. He's a Hall of Famer. You think Cowboys are garbage? Good, not great, but he's a Hall of Famer, bro, Tupelo. He's got 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Hall of Famer. Right, Joker? I heard, Joel. Yeah, I'm not a big Eli fan. He should get it. Those 2 Super Bowl MVPs, you can't take away from him. Was he a better quarterback? How many quarterbacks? Marino, Burt Jones, Dan Fouts, right? Quarterbacks that didn't win Super Bowls. He's a Hall of Famer. Absolutely. Thank you, Joel Osteen. You're right, Joker. I'm with you. I'm not a big Eli guy, but I agree. I think Sims was a better quarterback than him. Phil Sims. I think he threw a better pass. The best quarterback never to win it was Danny Marino, Joker. Burt Jones. Dan Fouts. Warren Moon. That was a tough guy, too. I liked McNair. So I'm going to... Drew Bledsoe, wow. That's who Brady replaced, right? Yeah, it's 11:30. I think I'm going to get out of here. It's late. I'm tired. I got articles for tomorrow. We'll go over some articles. We'll get ready for Saturday night. I'll have a slew of articles. We'll go through them. Jim Kelly was a great quarterback. There's another guy, Tupelo, Jim Kelly. Wow. Have a blessed one, Shooks. Have a blessed one, Joker. Have a good night, Mega. I'm going to bed, bruh. Tupelo. Wow, Zach. Jimmy G's getting paid, huh? Gotcha, Kane Silva. Take care, buddy. Tupelo. God bless you, Justin, Andrea, Zach. Torres is in here. He's with the Tampa. He's with the Tampa Yankees. Absolutely, Zach. Keep America great again. Absolutely. They do, right? I hear you, Canes. God bless you all in the room. God bless the men and women of the United States Armed Forces. Thank you for your service. Thank you for providing with the freedom I love and that's broadcast. Have a blessed one, Andrea. God bless the greatest country on the planet, America, and God bless our great President, Donald John Trump. This is Frankie Russo coming at you straight out of Brooklyn. I'll be on here tomorrow night. I'll bring some articles, and we'll go through some articles before the show on Saturday, and then we'll go on Saturday night. We'll definitely go through some more. God bless you, Shooks, Zach. So God bless our great President, Donald John Trump. We got to get him reelected November 3rd, 2020. This is Frankie Russo coming at you straight out of Brooklyn. I'll see you tomorrow night. 9:30ish Eastern Standard Time. This is Frankie Russo, and I'll see you in the future. God bless you all, and God bless you all in the app. God bless the men and women of the United States Armed Forces. Thank you for your service. Thank you for providing the freedom I love in this broadcast. God bless the greatest country on the planet, America, and God bless our great President, Donald John Trump. We got to get him reelected November 3rd, 2020. This is Frankie Russo. I'll see you tomorrow night, 9:30ish Eastern Standard Time. This is Frankie Russo, and I'll see you in.